Taekwondo class, but he also decided to participate in it. So I asked him what I should say, because really he has that really amazing relationship with Sterling that lets us know just what kind of a person Sterling is. And the few things that I would like to say, thanks to Tim, are that it's not just about the skill set. It really is about giving people the ability to interact with each other in a social environment. And that's not something that the people that we serve can do very easily all the time. It doesn't come to them as easily as it may to you or me. And he does do that work to meet people where they're at, and that is a skill that not everybody has. So if somebody has a behavioral issue, if they're self-harming, if they need to learn self-control, his courses and his patience will do that for them. If somebody is timid and they need help to come out of their shell and learn how to have relationships with people in a normal and appropriate way, his patience and his training will do that for them. And I think that that's incredibly special. And the people who we have put through working with DuMyon and with Grandmaster Che have come out all the better for it. And it's invaluable, that relationship that not only that our organization can have with DuMyon, but also the relationship that he has with the students. So thank you so much for everything you do for us.
Sterling is indeed a very special person. I mean, he is, if you haven't met him yet, make sure before you leave tonight, you go up to him and give him a hug. So, thank you, Sterling. Okay, we've got some more individuals from companies that help sponsor this program. And I'd like to invite up Hannah from the ARC. And Hannah is the advocacy specialist from the ARC. So come up, Hannah.
The ARC Pikes Peak region had the opportunity to work with DuMyon last summer on a very hot July day. And we were so impressed because Sterling was able to take a group of people, different ages, different abilities, and different expectations of what they were about to experience. And they all walked out of it feeling, as a team, feeling empowered and feeling like this is something that they wanted to continue to do. They didn't want it to end. And I feel that's how many of your students will feel when they take the Taekwondo class with DuMyon. DuMyon is really unique because it is both an individual and a group experience. Taekwondo is like therapy because it develops that strength of body and spirit, but it's also like a team sport because it's a whole group doing it. And there's a bonding that I see that I just saw out here on the floor. There is an element of empowerment and at the same time an element of obedience to the master. And that is so unique in this community. There are many agencies in this room and a lot of representatives from agencies that work with people with disabilities who are doing fantastic things. And I think that DuMyon is really fresh and unique, and it can complement whatever services you are providing to your clients with disabilities, and also provide something to the members of our community who may not work with people with disabilities. Because it's an opportunity to learn from each other. And as I saw on that hot day last July, it wasn't just people with disabilities having an amazing time. Sterling, and the whole program just allows people to come in at their own level and leave feeling better. Over the last year, I've gotten to know Sterling, I've gotten to know his board a little bit, and I've gotten to know some of his students, and the impact that it has on their lives and the programs that he works with has only been positive. And I would just like to say thank you for all being here, and thank you, DuMyon and Sterling, for allowing us the opportunity to have a program like this in our community.
Thank you, Hannah. The ARC joined the program in July of 2015, so they've been a part of this for a whole year now. Our next speaker is Tammy Sells. She is from the El Pomar Nonprofit Resource Center librarian from the Pikes Peak Library District. So let's welcome Tammy.
Well, I get the pleasure tonight of speaking about DuMyon and Sterling on two different fronts. First, on behalf of the Library District, it's been an honor to partner with you. Sterling has come in and provided programmings in the Library District over the past year. He's participated in those programs at multiple branch locations for both our Library Explorers program and for our Healthy Living program we had this spring. But on the flip side of that, I want you all to know what a hard worker Sterling is. He actually, in the video, he talked about Allison and her lust for knowledge. He also has that as well. So I met Sterling about a year ago. He comes to my nonprofit workshops, and he is so engaged in that. It's very rare that I get to see a organizer of a nonprofit group come back over and over to learn more and more and how he can better himself and his organization for the benefit of the students. And I'm really honored to come tonight and speak on your behalf. He is my star student. Thank you.
Thank you, Tammy. Sterling just told me that Tammy gave him so much homework, he's still trying to catch up on it. So, thank you, Tammy. Our next speaker is Ginger Stringer from the Community Outreach Specialist. She's the Community Outreach Specialist for the Resource Exchange. So come on up, Ginger.
Thank you so much. It's really a privilege to be here, and the Resource Exchange is so proud to be part of this event and to sponsor such an amazing program. As many of you know, and probably many of the people that attend, the Resource Exchange is the community center board that provides a lot of case management for adults, and we really manage the Medicaid waivers. That's really boring. It's really clunky, archaic, frustrating for parents, but to have an organization like yours, to be able to help instill children with confidence and adults with confidence and ability to feel good about themselves is what the Resource Exchange is about, that we want to help build independence, and all of the individuals that have intellectual and developmental disabilities have remarkable abilities. And that word disability really bothers me, but they have really remarkable abilities, and you bring out those abilities in them. And I think as a parent, my son Ryan is here with me today, and he has not been able to participate yet, but he's really interested in participating. But as a parent, a lot of our children learn helplessness, and they learn how to be compliant. And they don't learn how to have self-advocacy skills or confidence like I saw in Allison, and listening to her story was so inspiring to me. And this is a marvelous program to help build that, to help those individuals to feel confident and to be empowered by them with what abilities that they do have. And as a mother, the biggest fear I have, I guess I can't speak for everybody, is that my child will be taken advantage of. So to have a program that specifically supports their independence and not be taken advantage of is marvelous. So thank you, thank you, thank you.